Welcome back to TS Daily with me, everyone. I know the background's a little bit different this time, but we will be back to our regular background in a few days' times, okay? So just bear with us in the meantime. Okay, in case you aren't aware, Mickey Huang, famous popular Taiwanese TV host Mickey Huang, also Huang Zijiao, another one that I grew up, during schooling times watching a ton of his variety shows. I just recently learned that Mickey Huang and his wife, actress Summer Meng, are reportedly headed for divorce, or they might have just been divorced recently after 5 years of marriage, following his recent criminal conviction and public scandals. Is this all new stuff about Mickey Huang that I just realized also? So Mickey Huang was sentenced to 8 months in prison and fined 100,000 NT by the Taipei District Court for possessing explicit images of minors. Okay, this is something that I just realized, and he has been appealing this decision. So in the meantime, he's currently not in prison, and by the latest hearing on May 14, 2025, the appeal process is still ongoing with further mediation scheduled. So I'm just kind of shocked that this is the update for him, because we just covered on No, and now this is the case with Mickey Huang. I'm wondering what is happening with all the other variety show hosts that we have been catching up during our schooling times, like Aya and Kang Kang. Probably I'm going to check them out tomorrow. Okay, we're back in Singapore, where this is a really pretty funny story. So there was an unauthorized ramp at block 467 Bukit Batok West Avenue 9, okay, and residents have been reporting it being damaged or not fixed for 5 years, okay, despite multiple reports to authorities with zero resolution. So finally on May 16, an MP acknowledged the feedback and actually shared before and after photos showing not the ramp supposedly being fixed, because the photos of the ramp was actually, like with holes, uneven surfaces. The ramp was actually removed because, once again, the ramp was actually unauthorized. And people are left wondering, could the residents complain? I mean, look at the before and after photos. I mean, you tell me if the residents, when they claiming that after multiple reports over 5 years, the ramp is not fixed, do they mean by please remove the ramp because they probably do not know that it's unauthorized, or do they mean please fix the uneven pavement and the holes on the ramp? What do you think? This just in, Lang Qian, a 39-year-old Chinese national and Singapore permanent resident, was an assistant sales manager at HSH Metal Company, okay, a construction material supplier in Singapore. But for the time period of November 2022 to June 2023, Lang actually submitted 59 fake purchase orders, fraudulently obtaining metal sheets worth nearly 7 million from HSH. 7 million, wow. So Lang devised this scheme where she made these fake purchase orders purportedly from 7 companies, and HSH, the company she was working for, were deceived by these orders and released the metal sheets. Lang then sold these sheets to undisclosed buyers, misrepresenting them as excess stock from another company, from Century Construction. And the owner of this Century Construction is her alleged accomplice, Yu Xin, okay? So Yu would issue fake invoice using Century's letterhead, and Lang provided details of the buyers. HSH suffered a total loss of nearly 7 million Singapore dollars, receiving no payment for the delivered metal sheets over this period of time. And the buyers paid Century for the sheets, and Yu, Lang's accomplice, deducted a 3% commission before transferring the remaining funds to bank accounts provided by Lang. And that was their little scheme. Now, on May 22nd, 2025, Lang has been sentenced to 9.5 years in jail after pleading guilty to 7 counts of cheating, including over 5.5 million in metal sheets. 21 additional charges, including those related to the remaining sheets, were considered during sentencing. Each cheating charge carries a maximum penalty of 10 years imprisonment and a fine. For context, it is unclear whether her accomplice Yu Xin have been prosecuted. And for your last story of the day, this happens in Bangkok, Thailand, in a condominium with a strict no pets policy. Okay, first time I'm hearing of this, that there is a condominium in Bangkok, Thailand with a strict no pets policy. But despite that, there are actually tons of pets in that condominium, because for years, residents have reported disturbance from pets, dogs, cats, birds, causing noise, odors, and pests, okay? So tenants have filed complaints about noisy pets for years, but management took zero action. And this is in a strict no pet policy condominium. So someone obviously has been super frustrated by this inaction, okay? So One day, someone, no idea who, actually released 2 large snakes in a shared hallway near Leaf. Look at this. To deter pet owners from letting pets roam communal areas, just check out these 2 huge pets. Check out these 2 huge snakes in a communal hallway, okay? Photos and videos of the snakes went viral. Speculation arose that they were actually expensive pet snakes that live in the building, adding to the incident's absurdity. And residents' chat groups saw heated debates. Some supported the act, citing management's failure to enforce rules, while others criticized it as reckless and dangerous, causing panic, especially for those afraid of snakes. And those are huge snakes. Once again, take a look at it. And then there was actually one sarcastic social media post that suggested the snakes and dogs could play together. And the snake could even give the dog a loving hug so tight that the dog wouldn't bark anymore. Oh my god, someone's truly disturbed here. So post-incident, management finally fined all pet owners that have been named in prior complaints 10,000 baht fine each and ordered pet removal. And the snake releasing resident was also fined. So it looks like it really was a double-edged sword. The snake releasing resident finally took care of all the complaints of all the noisy pets, but he or she was also fined in the meantime. Does a double negative make it into a positive?